Is your builder trying to rip you off? Do you understand how to make stage payments and make sure it is all correct from the beginning, so by the time we get to the end of your project, you are not out of pocket? Well, I'm going to explain right now how to make stage payments and how it is done correctly so you are not out of pocket. So guys, stage payments is a critical part of your contractor's contract. It's something that every single person who is going to any kind of development with a renovation needs to understand. And I'm trying to explain it to you today very simply, break it down with a number that easily works so you understand it. So this is how we're going to start. Stage payments. And I'm going to base the renovation costs on £50,000. We'll say it's a 3-bedroom, detached house, fully back to brick, gardens, everything needs doing, and the contractor has quoted you £50,000. Now, good contractors usually won't take a deposit. They will do a couple of weeks worth of work or a month's worth of work and then bill you at the end. Some contractors will need a deposit in order to order materials. So I always suggest never paying a bigger deposit than 10%. So we're on £5,000 deposit from our 50, which leaves £45,000 left. We should look at this renovation over 10 to 12 weeks. And for ease, we're going to base it on 12 weeks, okay? And you always need to leave a payment till the end. When snagging is completed by yourselves and the work has been completed by the contractor, that's when you should release the final payment. The final payment, I believe, should also be 10%, which is £5,000. So now you and the contractor have £40,000 of money that needs to be made in staged payments, okay? Are you all following? Hope so. I hope I'm making this as clear as possible. When you are drawing up the contract, the 10% deposit should be in there and the 10% at the end should be in there as well. If we have £40,000 left to pay, you can do one of two things. You can split 10 payments over the 10 weeks, because the first week is the £5,000 deposit and the last week is the £5,000 that you're holding back till completion. And you can agree with your contractor 10 payments, or with what I like to do, you can split it between 6 payments. And the way that you split it is work finished. So once the initial strip out has done and the house is back to brick and the plasterboards and everything's been ordered, the next stage payment can be when carpentry needs, when they need to order some skirting board, when they need to order some architrave, door frames, usually ordered when the plastering's done. You can make another payment of £5,000. Then you come on to the second stage when they need other bits and pieces. Now guys, this one can be a bit more of a lump sum because they will need to order certain things like a kitchen, there'll be some central heating stuff that needs ordering. So you could probably make 10 or even £15,000 at this point. And then obviously, as the numbers are going down, if you give that and you give that, you're into 20,000. So here now, we have £20,000 left to pay over another 4 payments. You can split that equally amongst the last 4 payments. So you can make 5, and then 5 again, 5 again, and then the last one can be 5. That is how you should put stage payments into a contract. Now, the amounts that you pay is completely down to you and your contractor, but that's how I would like to pay it, me personally, on a £50,000 renovation on a 3-bedroom detached or semi-detached house. Guys, please remember, if you overpay when you get to the end of the contract and there's a final payment looming and you haven't held any money back, If you've overpaid and you've got to the last week where you owe a contractor £5,000 and they've still got £10,000 or £15,000 worth of work to finish or complete, it's you that will be in trouble, because the contractor will probably just hand you the keys back and say, "Bye, Felicia," because they know that they've had overpayments. A lot of contractors will have multiple jobs going on at each time, and they are able to juggle money very, very, very cleverly. Some don't have a clue, and some get themselves in a lot of trouble, and this is what happens. You get to the end of a job, end of a development, and the money is that tight that they cannot afford to finish it. So when you are writing out your contract and you're speaking to your contractor, please agree staged payments. When you're into larger developments and you're spending £150,000, £200,000 plus, you can get a quantity surveyor to actually help you break down in stages where they should be at that time in the project. This will help you write out your contract and put staged payments into it, so you know by the end of it you will not be out of pocket. Please pay attention to stage payments. Too many people give too much up front, too many people make too many payments, and then when they get to the end, they get burnt. So hopefully, with this little bit of knowledge, you guys can go into your developments or continue your property journey correctly, safely, and actually build a really good relationship with your contractor, because they understand that you know what you're doing, but you're fair. So guys, if you like these style of videos, the property education videos 2023, comment below, let me know what you want to watch and what you want to see, and some of the things that you want me to tell you about and break down, because that's what I'm going to be putting out a lot on this channel. I'm going to try and aim for 1 or 2 of these a week on top of our midweek video and the weekly on a Sunday. So it's down to you guys what you want to see. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to get educated by me, sign up to one of my courses below or join the Property Circle on a month's trial just to see, am I as good as I say I am? See you soon.